Seneca once warned us, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those who you are capable of improving. The process is mutual. They used you. They drained your energy. They took and never gave back. And when you finally had enough, when you finally walked away, they acted like you were the problem. But here's the truth. Toxic friends don't understand. The moment you stop tolerating their behavior, the moment you become cold and distant, something shifts. They lose their power source. They realize what they had, and slowly, desperately, they come crawling back begging for forgiveness. Most men make the fatal mistake of confronting toxic friends directly. They argue, they explain, they try to make the friendship work through endless conversations and emotional labor. But the Stoics understood something profound. True power doesn't come from confrontation. It comes from withdrawal, from becoming untouchable, from showing them through your absence what they lost. Today, I'm going to show you 5 cold behaviors that make toxic friends desperate for your forgiveness, not through manipulation, not through games, but through the ancient art of protecting your peace and becoming indifferent to those who don't deserve your energy. Behavior number 1. You stop initiating contact completely. No more reaching out. No more checking in. No more being the one who keeps the friendship alive. No more invitations. No more "how are you" messages. Complete silence from your end. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." Your toxic friend expects you to chase them, to fix things, to apologize for having boundaries. Instead, you give them nothing. Your silence forces them to reflect. Why haven't they heard from you? Did they go too far this time? Have you finally moved on? This void, this absence of your constant energy and attention becomes impossible to ignore. They're used to you being the one who reaches out, the one who makes plans, the one who keeps the connection going. And now, suddenly, that's gone. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and they realize that you're not coming back. You're not chasing them. You're not begging for their friendship. This complete withdrawal of your initiative makes them understand, perhaps for the first time, that they were taking you for granted, that they were relying on you to maintain a friendship they never truly valued. And that realization cuts deep. Behavior number 2, you become unavailable to their drama. No more being their emotional dumping ground. No more listening to the same problems over and over. No more being the therapist friend who never gets anything in return. Epictetus taught, there is only one way to happiness. Cease worrying about things beyond your control. Their drama is beyond your control. Their chaos is their responsibility, not yours. When they reach out with their latest crisis, you're busy. When they try to pull you into their mess, you're unavailable. Not in a rude way, not in an angry way, just unavailable. I can't talk right now, I have plans, I'm focused on my own things. Simple, direct, cold. This behavior shows them that you're no longer willing to sacrifice your peace for their chaos. And here's what happens. They start to panic. Where is their reliable emotional support? Where is the friend who always dropped everything to help them? They try other people, but no one listens like you did. No one cares like you did. And slowly, they realize that they lost something irreplaceable. Not because you were weak, but because you were genuinely kind, and they took advantage of that kindness until you had enough. Behavior number 3, you stop defending yourself to them. No more explanations, no more justifications, no more trying to make them understand your perspective. Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. When toxic friends attack you, criticize you, or try to make you feel guilty, weak men defend themselves endlessly. Strong men simply walk away. When they accuse you of changing, you don't explain. When they say you're not a good friend anymore, you don't argue. When they try to guilt you into coming back, you remain silent. This refusal to engage in their emotional manipulation shows them that you've evolved beyond their games. You're no longer playing by their rules. This cold indifference to their opinions is devastating to them. They're used to controlling you through guilt, through making you feel bad, through making you explain and justify your boundaries. And now that weapon doesn't work anymore. You've become immune to their manipulation. You've become strong enough to let them be wrong about you, and that strength terrifies them because it means they've truly lost you. Behavior number 4. You show them what they're missing, not through words, not through confrontation, but through living your best life without them. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. So while they're still stuck in their toxic patterns, you're thriving. You're building, you're growing, you're succeeding. You post about your achievements. You share your progress. You show the world the life you're building without them. Not to make them jealous, though that's a side effect, but to remind yourself that you made the right choice, that cutting them off was the healthiest decision you ever made. And when they see this, when they see you flourishing without them, the regret sets in hard. They realize that they were holding you back, that they were draining your energy that you're now using to build something amazing, that they were toxic weight you finally dropped. And now they're watching from the outside as you become everything you were always meant to be, someone they no longer have access to, someone they can only admire from a distance. Behavior number 5, you treat them like strangers when you cross paths. No long conversations, no catching up, no reminiscing about old times, just polite, distant acknowledgement. Hey, how are you? Take care, and you keep moving. Epictetus taught, no man is free who is not master of himself. Your freedom means not being pulled back into their orbit. This cold, distant treatment shows them that the friendship is truly over. Not paused, not on a break, over. You've moved on. You've built a new life. You have new friends, new goals, new priorities, and they're not part of any of it. This finality, this complete emotional distance, makes them desperate to fix things, to go back to how things were, to get back the friend who was always there for them. But by then, it's too late. You've tasted freedom. You've experienced what it's like to have peace. You've built friendships with people who actually value you. And going back would mean giving all of that up, so you don't. You remain cold. You remain distant. You remain free. Here's what happens when you practice these 5 cold behaviors consistently. Your toxic friend starts reaching out more. They start apologizing. They start promising to change. They bring up old memories, trying to guilt you into coming back. They tell mutual friends how much they miss you. They realize too late that they had something valuable, someone who genuinely cared, someone who was loyal, someone who was there through everything, and they destroyed it. But here's the powerful part. By the time they're ready to beg for forgiveness, you don't need it anymore. You've moved on. You've healed. You've built a life that doesn't include their toxicity, and their apology, their regret, their desperation, it doesn't move you, because you've become someone who values himself too much to go back to a friendship that never valued him. This is the Stoic way. You don't argue with toxic people. You don't try to change them. You simply remove yourself from their life and let your absence teach them what your presence couldn't. You become cold not because you're cruel, but because you're protecting something precious, your peace. And that peace is worth more than any toxic friendship ever was. This is Stoic mastery. This is quiet strength. This is how you make toxic friends beg for forgiveness, by becoming someone who no longer needs their friendship to feel complete.